too much of their attack, as you noted. So now we do get to see them test the waters attack a bit more as Razer looking to send it up mid defensively here on the first round. Look at this. But V1 already.
Yeah, they've read it. And look at this, the quick hit saying we've got Penny forward. It's all about this 1v1 potentially between Penny and Neptune. Smoke will deny it from happening, at least as of yet. However, Gravity Well stalls the entire offensive push inside the sewer connector, so the defense can get here and try to contest maybe sooner rather than you'd think. Just comes down to, do they stall the plant? And with these shock darts, the answer is yes. Penny down low inside of hell.
Spike planted.
Effie's has to stick and does, but it costs him a very large majority of his health.
Indeed it does. Trying to see the recons come out. They're trying to set up this retake. They know that Penny's underneath balcony now, so they're trying to use that to their advantage to come in here.
Oh, the concussions are great for Rise to get an input. Look at this reveal coming through. Effie's can play on the corner. Got a little bit of help, and Effie's got a double. Now it's down to a 2v2. Zelsis and Whippy playing deep over towards sewer.
The job, and so now we're going to see V1 up around, looking to attack into C site. This is where a Marshall is located here, but Superman gets darted and is forced back. Drone's still up, too. Will it find the jet? Yes, it does.
Yep. I was just about to say, it recognizes the second butt. Super hits a headshot. V1 are stepped. They're dead. They're stopped dead in their tracks. They can't go anywhere. They can't make this play anymore.
What a shot
so you've
from
got
Superman.
Whippy trying to play over towards A, trying to, again, create some extra space in a different part of the map.
I mean, they know that they still have a massive firepower advantage as long as they can just get into a site and play the trades, but obviously that's a huge loss there to have a player fall to Superman's Marshall. And now Derek steps up with the Sheriff. Huge shot, looking for more. Penny and Zelsis do eventually clear the way, though.
Oh, good dash away. Penny's able to create a little bit of space and confirm that the trade will come through. Now, with a spike planted, another 1v2. This time it's on Super with a Marshall. He's going to be figured out.
On what would technically be their bonus round, so pretty stout, almost on equal footing with their opponent, to be honest.
Smoke 0 points. Also the vacuum, trying to catch anybody out for the defense in towards garage. Nobody's home though. And now you've got Nate and Stuns over at the backside of the site. Zelsis clears out one. No problem to finish off on the second with help from Penny. And the last player in the site, once again poised, can only hope but find one. Spike does get dropped though. So maybe a chance to Rise to still fight this back, especially if Derek can double up like he's had. Now a 2v2.
Together, they're falling behind their utility properly, and great third-person angle there from our production crew at Nerd Street to kind of show you just where that utility was landing and how well V1 used it.
Those overheads will never get old.
I love them.
Say it right now.
Nerd Street, the best in the biz.
NSG greater than you.
Reminds me of, like, what is it, 12 Jump Street or whatever? 21 Jump Street?
Neptune just finds a Colette Sheriff headshot to maybe put a Thrifty into the cards here. We'll get back to your 21 Jump Shoot reference in a moment, but we still got a round on hand.
Neptune's Sheriff kill definitely takes priority over what I was trying to accomplish with my discussion of 21 Jump Street. Yes, as we are going to see a retake trying to come in here from Rise It again. Dagger's out for Penny. Hunter's Fury doesn't really land the mark. Whippy trying to get a backstab. Doesn't quite, but Xander gets a kill, keeps it even.
Oh, poised! What an unbelievable shot to deal with Penny in the sky. Xander, 1v2. Guardian and a Sheriff in front of him. There's
Meanwhile, Shanks has yet to get off the starting blocks, and he needs that good impact with this op here now.
Nanostorm will delay him from peeking this angle through sewer. Penny, though, trying to get aggressive through garage. Did not have a lot of help to do this. Flash comes out, and, well, Supa is already spamming through the doorways, and that's actually what sends up
I think Zelsis flashed himself.
He was completely flashed. Yeah, he sure did.
I don't know if he flashed himself or if a flash came in from Neptune. Either way, he was real blind in garage, and that's a couple of easy kills for Rise to kick off the round. You have to imagine this is where they win. They have a 5-on-3. They droned out A lobby and know that that is clear. So they can start making their rotations or maybe even set up an A flank. And, I mean, Rise, they have everything at their disposal. V1 got nothing. They got 3 players. They're trying to maybe force something into B here.
We've got full utility for both Effies and Whippy, so maybe there's a chance to hold 3v5, but I'm right there with you. This has to be a round where Rise gets on the board.
Neptune's already found him.
Frag comes through. A little bit of damage onto Xander. Into the Nebula he goes, and there's the elimination. Effie's looking to at least secure a plant. We'll be able to, but there's not an exit here. Flash to the Nebula, now the retake coming hot and heavy, and yeah, there's nowhere for V1 to go.
Yep, flawless. Out of minutes back. Just get warmed up. Get into the zone.
Knife dash, gravity well. Shot hits. Oh. All right, well, that's what the doctor ordered. Nova Balls come through. They're still going to try to commit to this RV1. Derek in the corner. Only good for one, but now Shanks.
Be interesting.
Well, it looks like V1 are still sitting here saying, we want to make some pressure happen over towards the garage. Shanks just a bit off. Tagged
Close.
down. Penny has now made garage a bit of a problem for Rise.
Yeah, they had that presence there now. No matter what, they don't even have to commit to it. It's going to keep the defense in place. They have pushed Superman down along C, but they haven't really been able to use that to create a rotation yet because he doesn't have full intel on that long. Now the A pressure comes in from Whippy. Cosmic Divide in play. Drone comes out to slow the attack down just a little bit. Can the fragment come out in time here from Neptune? No, it can't, and they clear house.
Man, if Neptune pulls the trigger on some of that utility a half a second sooner, you may just find maybe even multiple kills with that fragment that could have came down, or at least the ability to flash and give yourself the chance to go 1v multiple, but no, he gets caught with the utility out instead. Locked down, hiding towards sewer. Nothing on the flank. It's just Supa, Poised, and Shanks, largely looking to make this play from the front, except for Supa, who's playing in the deep back, who's really not a part of the conversation, and it looks like we're playing for exits here if you Rise.
Yeah. Very well orchestrated attack here from V1. Clean entries, good layering of Cosmic Divide and Lockdown. And yeah, Poison may get some exits here. That's nice, but another round goes the way of V1. It's like very close indeed. Big round coming up here. You feel like Rise needs to get something going here. They're going to recon out A. They do get Shanks into a more forward position on long A, but now the Owl Drone will come out looking to find Shanks and maybe push him back. He's behind double stack. I don't know if he got spotted. I don't think he did, so Whippy gets caught there by Shanks, who's able to now dash away. It was a bit of a feint, though. It's going to be a C attack.
With the orb, Hunter's Fury will be called immediately out, and they've got good information. Can you convert him into this damage? The answer is yes, 2 for 1. So now we go back to a 3v3 counter coming out from Derek. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. V1 just kind of dance around it, and in the same moment, they have downed Neptune. So it's up to Derek and Shanks. Recon Bolt comes through, knives out, and oh my goodness, there is so much value right here. 0 point coming through the...
That was a powerful push and a big win, and now, again, if Rise loses this round, they're right back to low economy, and they could be in a lot of trouble.
Late in this first half, by the way, too. Yeah, it's a huge round.
Oh.
Null command goes up, Cosmic Divide, and Shanks, the timing here.
What?
No, it's a penny in your face! And Petty's been able to turn that into a double. Zelsis will fall, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. He'll be brought right back up. Spike will be collected, and Effie's will plant. Nope, just kidding. Zelsis
back
will
off. You got to back off here. Cosmic Divide gets spent, though. It's the sad part. They're trying to use that for the retake. And so that's off the table now, and it's a 2v5. You can't go for this. Economy's too low. You need these weapons. And I would love to see that slow-mo on the... Because that... I don't know how in the world Shanks doesn't want to put the kill there.
He got flashed.
Did he?
I think was the big. I think so.
That would.
It happened so quickly; it was hard to see. But
yeah, I didn't know if the flash connected or not. It's like he was like trying to play up on the wall to catch someone off guard as they came up sewers, and all of a sudden Penny's in his face and wins the fight, and they lose Elsa's temporarily, I guess. But other than that, pretty much flawless. Does it count as flawless if you lose a player in resin? Well, now it doesn't matter because now it's definitely not flawless. But one. See that Raj try to get what they can into this. Includes a Marshal and a Guardian and a Spectre, so not ideal. Penny has the ult out. Really the only ult in play, except for a Neural Theft for Poise if you were able to find a body and put it into use. Shanks getting some forward position on A, though, at least, so this is good for Rise. They have a little bit of space, but to get cleared out by this Owl Drone.
Oh, man.
And the kill comes in, and yeah, now he's stuck. He dashes away at least, but still a big loss.
They're chasing him down. They're going to chase him down. Recon Dart came out. Penny had used a lot of mobility to try to check this, but Shanks does get away. Help is on the way. Poise is making his way into the A site. And how about Neptune flanking behind through B mid?
It's kind of red, doable. Xander's ready for it. So this is good for V1. They have all their bases covered here.
One could be the round. Yeah, Neptune will keep the play alive. Okay, 4v4. 0 point will not tag anybody. And now version 1 with 35 seconds to play are going to full dive out of A long. Your only play here, you have to feel like, is
30 seconds left.
They don't have time to get to C.
They do, but they cannot afford to lose a single player to Superman's Marshall. They need to be able to clear him off the board immediately and plant fast. And Superman does miss. They're charging up. He's re-peeking. It's going to get caught yet again. Players are making their way in, but now Superman's able to strike with time low.
10 seconds. You got to make a play. And now Neptune's here. Superman may have done enough. Spike is being planted. It's going to be stuck for it.
And what their defenses look like lately on Haven their last couple of games, I don't know, man.
V1 just does not seem to care too much about these initial suppresses and reveals. They're still just pushing through it, so motion maybe for an early hit towards A long. Xander lurking mid has collected Shanks. There's one more there, and Neptune is kind of stuck at the moment, so it's on to Derek. He's going to be smoked out, but not before he finds Whippy, before the Nebula comes through. A brilliant shot, and now we go 4v4. Neptune's got Nami Cubby. Superman makes sure there is no rotation over to Garage, and so now V1 have to commit to A.
Indeed, they do. They are going to be able to get in here with the spike, but Derek still looms inside Heaven. Flank coming from Neptune as well on long. Rest of the rotation coming in through defensive spawn. And while the spike goes down and a suppress goes out, it's really going to come down to what Penny can do in this corner. Does it get checked? Good shock dart, making it hard for them to clear Penny's corner. Another one comes in, again, making it tough to peek out Penny, holding this angle.
Penny's timing is exquisite. 2 kills through. Not done yet, though. Neptune from deep leaves Penny. Derek 1v1, and it's Penny. Nearly grabs a nickel. 4 in the round for him.
And they do have a couple of ults they could put to use.
Revealing area.
Man. Cue up the meme of the horse staring at the ocean. Just, man.
Yeah. All drone from Effie's going to start clearing out some of these corners at A, but Derek pulls out the Hunter's Fury, is going to get one tag and gets the frag onto Whippy. So a good opening kill, but again, V1 have been so successful at just kind of handling that, coming out and just fragging out anyway, and there it is an example. Xander taking the dome off of Superman. That grape has been popped. Spike makes its way in, spanned to the smoke at spawn. Celsius with another. Trying to make sure they aren't rezzing.
Yeah, I like the call. Spike goes down. 0 point comes through.
They get the res.
Neptune is brought back. 3 agents will be, of course, caught out by this. Cosmic Divide now creating a line in the sand. 4v4.
Oh, no.
But Xander caught, trying to pull the grab well. Now Rise on the way back through, but a lot of reveal starts to happen. Can they convert off these kills?
That's one of the big things V1 have been so strong with, is how they rotate around Killjoy's utility and how they combine it with Astra and their KO to just really stall out attacks. They also need to stop V1 from getting free space across the map. Like, you have to maintain presence all across the board if you're Rise. If there's a gap there, V1 are usually pretty proactive about finding it. As you do see one little pistol exchange out middle. Rise can use that to start taking into B site. But these nano swarms.
Oh. Yep. They'll push him straight into an alarm bot over towards Garage. It does get deleted, but at least the defense knows exactly where they need to position. Xander in the back corner. Whippy trying to find an entry. Not going to take anything with him. Xander nearly gets a lineup, but can only tally the 1. So, now, how about this? Effie's shock dart denies! Oh boy, and now Penny's forward.
Actually gets played later tonight that could maybe topple it, but so far, that's the one.
Oh my god. That was ice cold from Penny.
Oh my.
And now shock dart damage off the rip. Oh my, Penny. Who peeks first?
Tough. Oh, Cage.
Cyber Cage first, okay.
Ooh.
So now, bold shots, careful. They're challenging close. The dash does come through. No cloud burst doesn't make a difference because Effie's is watching. That'll make sure that
timing. Because you think Penny might get caught, but he dashed at just the right time. Effie's is there to play bodyguard with the Spectre, so that's, again, just good T play to get Penny out of dodge. They will maintain their hold on the site. The dash is coming in. Effie's does get cleared.
Oh, the burst coming through. Penny also still holding onto the site. It's Celsius with 2. Poised. Down low in hell. Everyone knows where he's at.
Zandy on board, and they start to be figuring things out again. And, again, they definitely have talented players. I mean, Penny's always been regarded as a very strong duelist, and we know how strong Zelsis has been an individual fragger as well, and seems to be adjusting just fine to being off of duelist and into, at times, more of a supportive role. But, yeah, they're They're getting the job done, man. Like you said, they might have the
Yeah.
clean sweep to the main event.
And against some really good opponents.
Oh, wow.
Penny first blood on Neptune at range with the Phantom to the head.
Peace.
Yeah.
Obviously a low buy for Rise, Sheriffs, and a Marshall on Shanks.
Right.
They're trying to now get into Garage. There's no utility here, but in the hallway, different story.
Mm-hmm. Nanostorm's positioned for it. And the Suppress does catch out both players, so that's no longer an option. Spike is at least leaning towards A here for Rise, but the question is, how do you break through two ARs, actually just an AR and an SMG here with just Sheriffs and a Marshall?
Yep.
We'll find out as it's about to be point of contact here for Penny. Shanks trying to work this corner, and well, work it he has not. Spam shots through the cloud burst. Just everything's connecting.
Yep. Suck doesn't really have an impact there. Penny's still able to escape. Nebula now blocks. Division into sight. Shanks trying to come through anyway. Gets caught by Penny, who's on for an ace.
One enemy remaining.
Stolen away, maybe.
So definitely backs up against the wall as Rise here. Grant, there is still a lower bracket, so Rise won't be out of the hunt.
True. Yes, correct.
But they'll have a longer path to travel to get to where they want to be.
Yeah. More arduous one as well. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Of course,
But-
Xset also playing in the other semi later on stream against the guard for
That's
the
gonna be a
other
good
spot
one.
from the upper bracket. That'll be Sully and Upline, I believe, bringing the action on that one.
Mm-hmm. Here comes the take. At least initially, this is just Shanks finding pressure. And oh, don't get backed in. Nope, not gonna happen because the kill gets out of dodge. Other side of the map, Penny responds. Hunter's Fury defensively, trying to clear out a lobby. Does not connect for much, but Penny sees a shoulder. That's enough. It's poised down, plus also information on the spike.
Yep. Able to stay safe as well here. He is kind of trapped in this corner, though. He does not have a dash to get out. Needs a kill to build it back up again. He might find it. No, Superman clears instead. Zelfsis, though, catches Shanks on the flank. And now they have numbers again.
There at least is some utility here for Rise to clear an entryway onto A. The thing about it is you've got Whippy on a long flank again. Whippy has not made any noise at all this round. On the way through, Zelsis does not get tagged up too heavily. Actually sends more damage than receives it. And now Whippy can get activated in the back. Yep. Oh, boy.
Oh,
There-
that makes me feel better.
Okay, victory.
Yeah, someone did. And what could be the last round here of the upper bracket for Rise, and the last round that V1 has to play in a qualifier. They could be
Yeah.
on their way to the main
Yeah.
event with this victory here. And their defense is set up nicely.
And it's a little bit different than what it's been in the past. You've got a full stack on this alarm bot. The nanoswarms are in B, so Rise, clear the alarm, 0 point in, and then here comes the caravan. Spike will be planted this time around, and now it's just down to what he used to retake.
Yep. It is going to be all about this retake here. And he has his ult, but that's really about it. It's all going to come down to base abilities and gunplay. Shanks got eaten up a little bit here.
Yep. We stayed alive, and now the judge can start to make its ruling. Only for one, though. Effie's trades it out. Xander going to play through C Garage, and the rest of V1 just clean up for
my.
flooding in? What? What?
I mean, they just packed up. I mean, I feel like a lot of that came down to Shanks needing more out of the judge.